just how you feel about it. Little small things like, I know it ain't gonna change overnight. Our community's been burnt down, so it's gonna take years, to get better. But just tell us how, just little small things we can do to just get put forth in that better direction.
I think as a community, we can get to know each other. As a community, we can stop judging each other and do what we gotta do for the youth, for the generation, for the adults, for the elders, for seniors. I think we need to be more of help building each other and ourselves and envying one another. And I think that, nobody gonna hand us anything. So if we want something, we gotta work hard for it. So I think we should more likely unite and come up with strategies and plans that we can do to bring in more income, better jobs, better opportunities for us, the youth. And we should have it to a point where we gotta strategize for years. That's just like when the person getting an apartment, they want to have their rent up for like 5 months in advance. So that's what we should do. In 5 years in advance, we should already be set. We should have to keep going to put out a blueprint to figure out what we got to do to keep our community intact and do what we got to do to stay on our feet. So I think we should strategize a plan.
Okay, well, give us some examples of a plan, some things that we can, is it some kind of organization we can, start up, some programs, it's definitely for the youth because, as you've seen on the news and things like that, it was the young people, high school kids, middle school kids, and some adults, but mostly from what we've seen was, younger kids. What can we provide for them to keep them out the streets? Because, in a few months, summertime be here. What can we do to calm that down? Because once it get hot, people are out more, a lot more things can happen when it's warm outside and comfortable, where people can go outside and, most people want to be outside during the summertime. So what kind of programs can we put together?
I say each community have a recreation center. Meaning, each community have a recreation center where the community throw a block party. You have the older adults, the men be the security of the neighborhoods, to keep outsiders from coming in home in the community. And I say each female or each parent in the community should cook. Everybody bring a dish. The kids should come with the activities that they want to do. You can act, you can play football, basketball, you can do arts and crafts, you can read, you can write. It's just about getting that love again for the community back. So once you do that, we can start finding ways to set up programs and other ways to keep our youth off the streets. We can go to recreation centers, and then we can build our own communities. It should be to the point where every 5 blocks should have a recreation center or a resource where you can get food for the needy or get food for the families that don't have all the supplies they need. So not only for the families, for the youth, So I think that's a start. That's a start. It can advance and see better, but that's a start for now.
Okay. We will wrap it up right now, sir, Mr. Jaymz. But one more question. As it's probably the more personal question, as per se for you, how do you think you can contribute, just alone by yourself?
I think I can contribute by first bettering myself. Now, not only that, you have to make sure yourself is stable before you can go help somebody. You gotta make sure you got your own situation intact before you can go preach or try to be a helping hand to the next person. I think, as far as my job is, I can reach my generation as far as young black males because we power and strength in numbers. Not only just black people, any race that's around my age, we can relate because we're around the same age gender. So I can, give my motivation and encouragement to them. They can be a motivation and encouragement to somebody else. So we pass it on. What I know, I teach, and what they know, they teach, and what they teach me, I teach the next person. So that's what I can contribute by helping each other to be motivated and positive, do all this destruction that's going on in the city. So that's what I think I can do as far as my input on helping any situation.
Thank you today, Mr. Jaymz. We're glad for your insight. There were some good things, positive things that we definitely can take in, use for us youth and around our neighborhoods. And you have a nice day. Appreciate you, man. All right.